The crosswalk left lipstick green. I move before the doubt can speak. Wind pulls the sleeves of my jacket like it knows where I'm going. Everyone's got a map they trust, folding me inside their words. I carry mine in pencil lines, easy to erase, still mine. Laughter spills from passing bikes. Someone calls my name too late. I don't hate the person I was, I just can't wait here anymore. I thought I had to be complete before I could choose a road, but the truth hits while I'm running. I learned by staying in motion. I don't need a final answer to know this step is real. If my hands are shaking now, that's how I know I feel. I'm not lost, I'm in between, and that's enough to move. The light ahead is still unclear, but my pace is something I decide. Unfinished doesn't mean I'm broken, it just means I'm still alive. I missed the last train on purpose to hear the city breathe. Neon drips on the sidewalk like quiet broken dreams. My notebook smells like cheap coffee, corners curl from waiting days. I circle words I can't live in, then cross them out, then try again. They say be realistic softly, as if softness makes it true. But my hands keep moving forward, even when my voice won't move. If nobody's clapping, I'll count the rhythm myself. 1, 2, hold it steady, don't put it back on the shelf. I used to chase a sudden moment, a door that swings wide and light. Now I build smaller entrances so I can walk through every night. I'll pin my hopes like paper constellations on a ceiling only I can see. Not to prove that I am special, just to stay someone I can be. If tomorrow looks the same from far away, I'll still leave a sign in me. I'm not waiting for a rescue, I'm learning how to stand. Even if the world stays crowded, I'll keep making room in my hands. I'm live for I left my keys inside the fear and stepped out anyway. Streetlight halos on the curve, like someone cleared away. So I run through the glowing lanes with my heartbeat doing the drums. If the world keeps pulling my sleeve, I'm still going where I'm from. Not escaping, not pretending, just choosing to stay in motion. I carry tomorrow grand speech, no perfect line, just I'm here is what I say. I don't need to win the past or frame it like a crime. I only need this moving street and a reason that feels mine. When the noise climbs up my ribs, I count the signs in view. A green light flashes like a vow to make the next turn true. And if my hands start shaking, I let them shake and steer. Because I'm not a statue, I'm a person, I'm still here. So I run through the glowing lanes with my heartbeat doing the drums. If the world keeps pulling my sleeve, I'm still going where I'm from. Not escaping, not pretending, just choose and stay in motion. I carry tomorrow in my palms like a spark I can't let go of. The sidewalk opens wide and new. The skyline fades to hush. I don't need a perfect ending, just a forward, gentle rush. Streetcars on past open windows, ink dries before the thought is done. My shoes know every crack in town tonight is already running. Posters peel from brick and glass, names I don't know feel close somehow. I read tomorrow in yesterday's style and smile at what I'm not allowed. Your letters reach me out of order, dates blurred thin by the ride. We miss each other by a minute, but feel the pull on both our sides. If time is only paper folded, then touch the crease and turn. I won't wait for perfect alignment, I'll move where signals burn. I used to chase a faithful copy of a world I couldn't live. Now I see the spark is portable, it's what we choose to give. Not a costume, not a borrowed past, just steps that make it new. I keep the rhythm, lose the map, and let the present move. Footfalls that go under lanterns, coins of light on cobblestone. I count the beats between arrivals and spend them on my own. We wave from different platforms, laughing at the same refrain. Your season paints in softer shades, mine writes in sharper rain. I don't need doors to line up or clocks to finally agree. If we're moving by the same desire, that's close enough for me. Between the ticking lines of now, I choose the road that breathes. I won't archive this hunger or frame it as a dream. If I can't reach you in your time, I'll meet you in the move, in the move, in the move. I'll meet you in the move, in the move, in the move. I'll meet you in the move. Morning edits all the colors, but keeps the pace I set. I walk ahead with open hands, the future hasn't missed me yet. I step into the light before the noise begins. Spotlights paint my name in gold, every smile is bought and sold. I step into the perfect frame, they cheer before they know my face. I learn how to shine on cue, say the lines they want me to. Every secret locked inside of the layers I can't deny. Love me the way into place. I count the space between my thoughts and step into the moment's face. No crowd can see this line, no signal tells me when, but something sharp aligns inside and says it's now or then. This is the instant I choose, not loud or not afraid. I don't reach out for the proof, I let my focus land. One motion, clean and true. I trust what I can do. I train my doubt to stay behind, learn where my balance lives. I don't rush the edge I'm on, I take the space it gives. The target isn't far or near, it's where my sight won't drift. I hold the center calm and clear and let the answer lift. This is the instant I choose, no echo, no display. I don't borrow strength, I stand within my aim. I miss before I learn the cost of swinging for the noise. Now every miss has shaped the hand that makes a quieter choice. If I fall, I fall awake. If I rise, it's still my call. I won't chase a perfect mark, I meet the moment whole. This is the instant I choose, no spectacle, no sign. I place my way where it belongs and let the line align. I move, and that is all. I'll take one breath before the lights come on. I was always standing near the edge, watching footsteps cross the stage. Every voice I kept inside, waited for a louder sign. I learned the rules before the fall, how to walk without a call. But something in me wouldn't stay quiet in the same old place. This is where I draw the line between the fear and what is mine. I won't wait to be allowed, I step forward now. No rehearsal, no disguise, I meet the moment eye to eye. Hands were shaking, heart was loud, every doubt was in the crowd. But the silence broke in two when I chose what I would do. I don't need a perfect sound, just the truth I finally found. Every step I couldn't fake led me here away. This is where I draw the line, I stop living half a life. Even if my voice still bends, I won't turn again. And I carry names they gave to me, wore them like a guarantee. But the weight I couldn't see was never really me. So I said it on the floor, what I'm hiding, what I'm for. If I fall out loud, not invisible now. If the world is watching close, let it see me as I am. Not the echo, not the rule, just a beating hand. This is where I draw the line, I arrive in real time. No more waiting in the wings, I began. The lights don't scare me anymore, I'm already on the floor. carry what was placed in my hands, not a prize, not something I chased. When the noise pulls everyone away, I stay where I'm standing. Morning breaks without a signal, no footsteps following mine. The road looks ordinary today, that's how I know it's real. They spoke of endings and victories like lines already drawn. I listened, not to memorize, but felt the gaps they skipped. Every night taught me something small, how silence weighs more than fear, how staying can be harder than disappearing. If this is all I'm given, no songs, no signs above, then let me measure courage by what I refuse to crush. I carry what was placed in my hands, not a prize, not something I chased. When the noise pulls everyone away, I stay where I'm standing. There were days I wanted distance from the name they used for me. I tried to live as just a person, almost learned to leave. But every choice kept asking, what do you protect today? Not the future carved in stone, just the fragile breathing now. I thought bravery meant impact, leaving marks you couldn't hide, standing taller than the damage, proving who survived. Now I see another shape of strength, letting the moment pass, keeping my hands open so nothing breaks when I grasp. I carry what was placed in my hands, not a prize, not something I chased. If standing still is what it takes, then I won't call that weakness. I don't need to be remembered for how loudly I advanced. I walk forward, steady, quiet, doing what remains to be done. The door closes softer than before. I count my steps down the stairs. Morning traffic pulls me forward, like I already chose to go. Your handwriting shows up everywhere, on habits I forgot were learned. I still reach for words you never said, but somehow know how they'd sound. I pass the places we never named, they don't ask me where you are. Time doesn't heal, it rearranges what I carry, what I start. I thought memory was a picture, something fading on a wall, but it moves when I decide things, it speaks when I don't call. You didn't stay, but something did, a way of seeing through the noise. When I hesitate at open doors, I hear the shape of your choice, not telling me which road to take, just how to walk it through. The future is an empty space, it's crowded with what remains. I'm not alone inside my days, you're in the motion I became. The morning doesn't wait for me, it moves so I adjust. Shoelaces tied a little firmer than yesterday's tries. I kept my edges soft for years, so no one found my way. I learned to disappear politely and call that being safe. But every mirror tells the same, a truth I try to mute. You don't lose yourself by failing, you fade by staying mute. If I step out of the outline drawn, will I still be recognized? I'm not chasing who I was, I'm choosing how I arrive. No fireworks, no final break, just pressure turning shape. I'm not louder than before, I'm simply harder to replace. My voice fits better when it's mine, not borrowed, not revised. I don't need to raise it higher, just stop shrinking it inside. This isn't about proving strength or cutting off the past. It's learning how to carry both and still keep moving fast. I keep what built me, let go of what kept me delayed. There's a difference I can feel now in every step I make. When I pass myself on the street, I won't look away. The shape I'm in is finally mine, and it's here to stay. Awake before the banners fall. The crowd is gone, the road remains. Dust on boots, a quieter name. I carry what they didn't see, the cost of standing endlessly. They call it brave when I step ahead, but they don't hear what's left unsaid. I don't shine, I don't pretend. I move because the line won't end. If strength is choosing one more day, when no one's asking you to stay, I'll take the weight, I'll take the role, not as a crown, but as a call. I don't need proof or praise, I keep my pace. The stories stop where footsteps start. I map the dark with a steady heart. No anthem plays, no signal burns, just lessons that refuse to turn. I learned that fear can walk beside and still not choose the way I stride. I don't outrun, I don't delay, I keep the path from fading gray. If strength is choosing one more day, when hope is thin but won't decay, I'll take the weight, I'll take control, not as a myth, but as a role. I was told the end would feel complete, but endings leave unfinished streets. So I remain when cheers are gone, to carry what the world leans on. If I'm remembered, let it be for holding ground quietly, not for the fight, not for the flame, but for staying all the same. If strength is choosing one more day, without a name, without display, I'll stand where stories let me go and keep the light from burning low. I walk on after the take. slides open without a sign. Morning leans into my back. No countdown, no last look, just a step that answered itself. I packed the quiet I used to keep, left the rest where it fell. Every rule I learned by watching feels lighter when I let it go. The street keeps changing underfoot, like it knows I won't stay still. I don't chase a certain ending, I follow what begins to pull. I thought courage came with noise, with raised hands and borrowed fire. But it's softer than I imagined, just choosing not to rewind. This isn't escape or proof, it's alignment finally true. The moment my doubt fell silent, the world adjusted too. I'm drawing the first map as I move. Lines appear where I choose. Nothing promised, nothing owned, only direction I can hold. I don't need to see the whole horizon, just the next shape coming through. Every step is already speaking. I'm here and I'm continuing. If I look back, it's not to return, just to see how far I came. The path isn't calling my name, I'm the one calling it forward. Footsteps echo on a moving floor. Lights slide past without a sound. I don't stop, I don't slow. Something's already turning now. There's glass between us, thin and clear. I see you close but never near. Every word just bends the light I reach, but nothing feels quite right. I trace the shapes you leave behind, half-spoken truths, unfinished signs. You smile like it's all the same, but your eyes don't play that game. I kept the balance, held my place, played the calm, erased my pace. But silence isn't neutral ground, it tilts when truth is pushed around. There's glass between us, cold and still, it never breaks, but cuts at will. I talk in breaths you never hear, so close it hurts, so far from clear. I don't need answers carved in stone, just one step that's not alone. If this space is all we share, I won't keep standing unaware. The room keeps shifting when you speak, like every promise learned to leak. I'm done pretending I don't know what every pause has come to show. There was glass between us, now I see it wasn't you, it wasn't me. Watching life from just one side, calling stillness being kind. So I move first without a sound, not running, just leaving ground. No signal left, no words to prove. This is how I finally move. Learned how to keep my edges clean, hide the parts they've never seen. Every rule I folded tight, Still the pulse won't sleep at night. They draw lines and call it truth. Tell me what I'm meant to lose, but the sound inside my chest never to rest. If there's something wild in me, it won't tear this world apart. That decide the shape it takes. I'm the one who holds the dark. I don't need to play the pure. I stay standing in my form. I walk steady through the noise, measured steps, a tempered voice. Every stare, a loaded frame, trying hard to fix my name. They expect a single face, light or shadow, wrong or safe. But I learned to live between sharp and unseen. If there's something wild in me, it won't lead me off the track. I move forward, eyes awake, with the strength I never lack. They told me choose and lock aside, bury, have to stay alive. But I found another way, let both breathe and still obey. I won't say the urge is gone, I won't claim that I'm beyond. I stand whole, not split in two. This is what I choose to do. If there's something wild in me, I won't let it speak alone. I remain the one in control of the name I call my own. I don't fade, I don't transform, I move on in human form. We step in without asking why. The rhythm finds us eye to eye. No crown in sight, no final score, just something worth returning for. The floor responds before we think. A shattered timing, sharp and clean. Every move is self-taught truth. No script, no borrowed proof. I don't raise my voice to stand, I stay aligned, I understand. This moment isn't mine alone, it's built from pulses we've all known. Different stories, separate days, yet here we match our breathing pace. I catch the spark you didn't show, you feel the weight I used to hold. It's not about being seen or carving names into the scene. It's staying present through the strain, letting effort speak its name. I don't compete, I synchronize. That's where the real tension lies. Not ahead, not left behind, just fully here, exactly timed. I don't compete, I synchronize. That's where the real tension lies. Not ahead, not left behind, just fully here, exactly timed. We move inside the same beat now. No spotlight tells us when or how. The sound keeps lifting what we bring. Each step confirms we're still in. When silence comes, I won't retreat. I'll carry this internal heat, not to prove or to defend, just to enter once again. We didn't stop, we just went quiet. Steps drifting out of sync. Different streets, familiar air. We learn new names for old mistakes. Every year pulled us apart, still the same pulse under changed shapes. I thought distance rewrote the past, but it only stretched the line. Every turn you chose alone left a trace that crossed with mine. We're still in motion, side by side, not the same but still aligned. All the years we couldn't share live between us now. our steps begin to try. We don't need the same answers, we don't need the same pace. Carrying our separate hours, we can stand in the same space. The future stays undefined, no clear promise, no straight line. Still we face the same direction without turning back in time. We're still in motion, not behind, not ahead, but intertwined. Every road that pulled away led us back in this shape. No vow sealed in perfect tone, just moving forward, not alone. I'm still breathing in the noise. They wrote my ending in advance, crossed my name out with a glance. Said I faded long ago, but I feel every echo. I walk through rooms that call me gone, like silence proves them right. But every step I take inside refuses to go quiet. I'm not frozen, I'm not hollow, I don't vanish when they turn. If I'm standing past tomorrow, it's because I choose to burn. Call it stubborn, call it wrong. I'm still here, I'm still moving on. They count the days I didn't speak, measure scars they couldn't read, label strength as something spent, mistake patience for the end. I don't need a louder sign, I don't beg to be restored. I remain in motion still, even when ignored. I'm not frozen, I'm not hollow, I don't fade into the dark. If my pulse keeps pushing forward, that alone is proof enough. I learned how absence gets confused with being nothing, being used. But even shadows shift their place when light insists on space. If they swear I'm out of time, let them close the door. I don't knock, I don't return, I move through something more. I'm not frozen, I'm not hollow, I won't sleep inside their frame. I keep living past the label they forgot to change. I'm still here, awake. I'm still here, awake. The lights come up before I speak. I step into a borrowed scene, every mark already drawn. They hand me lines I've never lived and ask me to perform them on. I hit the cues, I know the pace. I've learned where silence should remain, but underneath the practice face, something restless wants its say. If this is how the story runs, I won't pretend it chose me first. I play the role, but keep I move before the answer clears. My hands are stained with half-made lines, colors running out of time. I draw again, erase the same. Still the shape refuses name. They ask me what it's meant to be. I only know what pushes me. The urge that won't stay still inside keeps pulling me to try. I don't need this to be perfect. I need this to be mine. Even if the form is broken, I keep drawing through the night. I won't wait for it to shine. I let it breathe in real time. Every doubt taps on my wrist, saying pause, you'll miss the risk. But stopping here feels more untrue than any line I'm pushing through. I see the gap, I feel the strain between what's shown and what remains. Still I choose the open edge where nothing's said. I don't need this to be flawless. I need this to be alive. Even if it's never finished, I keep reaching for the line. They'll frame it later, name it wrong, decide where it belongs. But right now it's my pulse, my trace still moving in this space. If my colors fade someday, I won't call it thrown away. What I left along the way is proof I stayed. I don't need this to be perfect. I need this to be true. I keep painting what I'm chasing, even when it cuts me through. I drove forward, not complete, still standing in this heat. I step forward while the walls are closing in. I learned how to keep my edges clean, hide the parts they've never seen. Every rule I folded tight, still the pulse won't sleep at night. They draw lines and call it truth. Tell me what I'm meant to lose, but the sound inside my chest never learned to rest. If there's something wild in me, it won't tear this world apart. I decide the shape it takes. I'm the one who holds the dark. I don't need to play the pure. I stay standing in my form. I walk steady through the noise, measured steps, a tempered voice. Every stare, a loaded frame, trying hard to fix my name. They expect a single face, light or shadow, wrong or safe. But I learned to live between sharp and unseen. If there's something wild in still obey. I won't say the urge is gone. I won't claim that I'm beyond. I stand whole, not split in two. This is what I choose to do. If there's something wild in me, I won't let it speak alone. I remain the one in control of the name.